How's it going, fellow YouTube people? Today I wanted to do a review of sorts of my new controller for my PlayStation 2. As you can see, it's not a Sony branded controller. It's made by this Chinese aftermarket company called Cipon. And I bought this controller because the two controllers that came with my PS2, you see it's over there, the two original controllers, well, not only are they very old, but they just don't work anymore. So I've been wanting a new controller for quite a long time. I just didn't know where to start. So I actually went and I got this off of Amazon. Actually amounted to just over $10, tax included. I mean, that was for me, so, but I don't know if that'll necessarily be the same for like whatever state you live in. It might be like, it could be $10, it could be $11, but still very cheap considering all the other options I was considering. And this is so I ordered it, and actually, because of when I ordered it, it actually came the next day. This was the box that it came in. It actually came wrapped in bubble wrap, which I was very appreciative for. So very professional looking box there. And when I was reading a lot of the reviews for this, not only for like controllers, aftermarket controllers in particular, but for this controller specifically, a common complaint is that when people got the controller out the box, it was broken. Like, the buttons weren't seated correctly. The buttons are actually separated from the controller. The screws on the back would fall out. But in my case, I tried all the buttons. They're all seated correctly. I've played a couple different games with this controller already. Excuse me. All the buttons work the way you expect them to. Easy. I have no problems with pressing any of the buttons. The cable is long enough that I can, sit across the room, and I have no problems with, plugging it in and it actually responding to any input. The only the only problem that I have with like some games is like the left button on the D-pad. Sometimes it doesn't work right away, but I don't consider that to be, like, in terms of like my gameplay purposes, I don't consider that to be a game breaking or like a gameplay ruining experience. It does work. It just needs like an extra tap every now and again. And so overall, and for $10, I think I'm definitely enjoying my PS2 games a lot more than I was with the old controllers, and to the extent that I'm planning on getting another controller just so I can have it as a backup to this controller if anything happens to it. And the Cipon, the company, does have a pretty generous return policy, and the details of that policy actually came with the box. So, alright, well, thank y'all for checking out this video. I will see you next time. Bye bye.